described as soulmates who were the heartbeat of their families. Former firefighter Bill Harrop and his wife, Dr. Sally Bradley, were among at least 8 Britons killed in Sri Lanka's devastating Easter terror attacks. For 30 years, Bill served with Greater Manchester Fire and Rescue Service.
We're in liaison with the city engineer as to what to do with that building in the very, very near future.
He was commended for his bravery after the IRA bomb in Manchester in 1996. He mentored Phil Murphy when he first joined the service.
He reminded me constantly that it was all about people, really, and that's why we were doing that job. It's exceptionally sad that, having come through a career as a firefighter and an enormous explosion in Manchester where we both could have died, I just think it's very, very sad that he's been taken from us now.
Sally was a top clinician. Colleagues say she gave so much to the NHS during her career. She was a former GP and Director of Public Health in Manchester.
She's really right up there as a leader in public health, and not just in public health. She was, a highly regarded GP before she came into public health, and then she went on to be Medical Director of the Pennine Acute Hospital as well. So, the NHS, the people of Greater Manchester, they have reason to be thankful to her.
After dedicating their lives to public service, Bill and Sally fulfilled their dream of moving to Australia. They were holidaying at the Cinnamon Grand, one of 3 hotels targeted. 3 churches were also hit. Today, CCTV footage emerged showing a suspected suicide bomber entering St Sebastian's in Negombo moments before an explosion tore through the building. The death toll now stands at 321 and could rise. Sri Lanka's Defence Minister claimed early investigations indicate the bombings were in retaliation for the attack on a mosque in New Zealand last month. The country's Prime Minister said intelligence about planned attacks had not been passed on to him.
We must also look into why adequate precautions were not taken in this respect.
Bill Harrop leaves 2 sons, Miles and Gavin. Gavin was travelling with his father in Sri Lanka, but staying at a different hotel. In 20 minutes of terror, he and so many others will have witnessed a country ripped apart and hundreds of families crippled with grief.
Well, Rachel joins us in the studio now. Rachel, lots and lots of tributes tonight then.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this was a couple who spent their entire careers helping others. A particularly poignant tribute came in earlier today from Lord Keith Bradley, who was Sally's brother. Now, he was the MP for Withington for almost 20 years. He has said, "I have lost a sister who was not only an inspiration to me, but someone that was respected and loved across Greater Manchester." He said she was a truly bright light in many people's lives. The light may have been cruelly distinguished for no reason or justification, but she will always live on in our hearts. Now, so far, 40 people have been arrested in Sri Lanka. The so-called Islamic State have claimed responsibility for this bombing, but so far have offered no evidence to support that claim.
OK, Rachel, thanks very much indeed for that. Thank you.